Yabo, yaba. Yekwaya yaba. Ene ye fiada. Abono onwotwe apawons mamienu. And it is Ghana Volleyball today. Live with Qwesie. Why Jenny a share link no? Why Jenny a share link no? What do you say? Volleyball season enya kwawie. SVC enya mbaso. And you be come on. Now tie enwumre we me no be discussing komo bi e be din komo afa ba bi pare ase volleyball ne ye no krom ha no the kind of volleyball we are doing in this country, is it worth it? And then yenya boteman ya ne lamenti as you point out my next season greater crowd volleyball ge be boteman ana. Mamenka said this live is proudly supported by Lexis Hub. Lexis Hub dealers in all kinds of watches, bracelets, quality but affordable. So if you are a young man, if you are a gentleman, and even if you are an old man, you are a beautiful lady, and you want to, pamper your wrist, contact Lexis Hub. You need something good for your wrist, for an event, wedding engagement and the likes. Contact Lexis Hub. They say catch you when you say Yaba live. Ghana Volleyball today with Qwesie. It's live and airborne on Qwesie TV via YouTube. And so contact Lexis Hub on 0240 548 308 0240 548 308. Grab your luxurious watch and bracelet now at affordable pricing. They say Ghana Volleyball no ebe yana. Okay, yenti wuram yenti hwimi enko yenko yanim. Now, when you say for every country's competition, be well recognizing international standard and I say or international level no, comes with a whole lot of things. What you say? Now, one of the major factors is the venue of choice for your competitions and as a leagues are where then. Okay, so here's one example. Now, when you go to Rwanda, almost all their leagues that they are playing, almost all their volleyball competitions are almost born in or Rwanda. No? They are, they are letting it happen in a hall, okay, in a gym, as we usually call it. Now, in how do you call it, Kenya, most of their competitions are being played in a hall, okay. Now, in Ghana, we are playing our league, specifically the Greater Accra Volleyball League. As it stands, we do not have a national league yet. Probably by kind courtesy, the statement by His Excellency the President of the Volleyball Republic, Mr. George Tete Esquire. God willing, next year, November, it's likely we are going to have a national league. And I do believe that is a good news. That is what we are all hoping that it happens. Okay. But as it stands, we have no national league. Now, we do not have a national league. We have some regional leagues. Not all regions are having active volleyball. Greater Accra, Northern Region, Eastern Region, Ashanti, this year they couldn't have their league organized. Western Region, and I think other regions. Now, let's consider this fact that we are playing in an open environment, a windy environment. Do we expect our volleyball? Do we expect our competitions? Do we expect our league to be at that high level? Now, few research that I made, okay, shows that for your competition to be recognized at the international level, at that high level, comes with a whole lot of factors. You understand? And one of these factors is the choice of venue. Now, let me take you through that aspect of the research that I did. Okay. How do you call it? I think it has actually skipped me. But is this organization and logistics? The scale and complexity of the event organization, including venue selection. Listen, organization and logistics. The scale and complexity of the event, including, or event organization, including venue selection, accommodation, and transportation, can also contribute to its international recognition. So for our volleyball in this country to be recognized at the international level, we need proper organization. Okay? And counting of this organization and logistics factors, I think they are saying that the choice of venue, the venue selection, the environment, the space within which that competition is going to happen counts a lot. Now, way back, let me start it all the way from last year. I have been an advocate for the volleyball to be played in a hall. Yes, and to be frank with you, last year I made series of content on that, posting on Facebook, YouTube, and I think all other platforms, hoping that the government will come to our aid and then probably have a gym for us. Okay, now by God being so good, by kind courtesy the African Games, we have secured a very beautiful, good, air-conditioned gym hall for volleyball. And you remember me catch mo volleyball for Nina say, Mo yimiama o, me ne mo so na fa adwen. E na me di ho nkomo ma mo. I'm not saying say nkomo me di no. E na dey volleyball hall na abre. Okay. But ne me pa kire ne say nkomo ye di ye say ye pe volleyball hall no e na Nyankopon adom. Enam bibi so ame anya volleyball hall. Na afi ebani say na afi yen na ne yesu say ye pe volleyball hall no. Now we are rather fighting against it. We seem not to be ready to go, participate in the hall. But we always want our competitions, our league, to be recognized at that international level, which is impossible. When we are having our tournament, our competitions, our leagues played in this windy environment, played in like an open space where a whole lot of sound distractions takes place. Seriously, it doesn't sound right. I don't think any organization would even allow that to be recognized in the international level. It won't be possible. Now, let me give you one example. Way back 2021, right? Mr. Mohamed Awudu Aputiok, okay? He realized that the volleyball that we are playing in Ghana here isn't the best. It is out of coverage area, in quote, because he has watched a lot of European volleyball competitions and he realized that no, when we talk of indoor volleyball, it shouldn't be played in an open environment, okay? It should be in an enclosed environment that we term as a hall or a gym. Okay, so he brought the idea of the Super Volleyball Championship. He led it, did every logistical organizations and other staffs. And yes, it has come to stay. Now, let me tell you this. Few years to come, the Super Volleyball Championship is definitely going to have an international recognition, most especially when other countries get involved. Now, one other aspect of a competition being recognized at the international level says global participation. Competitions that attract participants from multiple countries, especially from different continents, are considered international. So let's assume Ghana Super Volleyball Championship is hosting most West African countries, most teams. Let's say 3, 4, 5 teams from West Africa, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, Togo, Benin, like coming to Ghana to compete in the Super Volleyball Championship, giving it that high level of competition. Definitely the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, the Super Volleyball Championship, SVC that we term it, is definitely going to have that international recognition. Okay, now comparing SVC to the Greater Accra Volleyball League or any other league in the country, again, don't forget that we do not have a national league. We only have the regional leagues. It is now that the Ghana Volleyball Association, led by Mr. George Tete Esquire, have planned and are yet to execute a national league, which they are saying God willing next year. Now, SVC will definitely have an international recognition ahead of Greater Accra Volleyball League, Western Regional Volleyball League, Ashanti Regional Volleyball League, and the other leagues we are playing in the country, including other various competitions. Why? Because we are playing it in an open space. I do not mean to criticize anyone, but let's take Elwak Stadium, for instance. Now, when a competition is being organized and then being taken place there, you realize that it is very close to the airport, okay? And so planes fly over and creating a whole lot of noise distraction, which doesn't help the game. And so in that manner, it will not help our competitions being recognized at the international level. Mind you, if our competitions get international recognitions, definitely our players will also have high profile scouting and agent recognized. And that is when most of our players will be competing in the European Championships and the like. Come to tell you, Rashaka Katadat is playing in Italy. Hamid is in, how do you call it? Saudi Arabia, I think. Amano in Kuwait. Benedicta Akoli is in Dubai. Now, to Africa, we have Alhassani Dimoro. We also have, how do you call it? Paul Akan, Sandra Ayepwa, or in Rwanda. Then we also have, how do you call it? Hakim Mukala in Libya. So, when we play our competitions, when we organize our competitions, play it in a gym, it is definitely going to have that international recognition. Now, a lot of people are talking about funding here and there. Okay, let me take you through one of the factors, and then we will probably see level of competition. The skill level and competitiveness of the participants are crucial factors. International competitions typically feature top-ranked athletes or teams. Now, in our case, when we are playing our competitions in a hall, to this one, it is classified as a high-level competition, a top-ranked competition. Because, listen, we have some teams in this Greater Accra Volleyball League, okay, in particular. Some fixtures, some match pairings are highly top-notch matches. Count of Ghana Air Force, Ghana Police, Ghana Army, Ghana Air Force, Elwak Wings, IPC, Elwak Wings, and the likes. You know, these teams, when they meet, they give us what we are at the venue for. And so definitely you have a high level of competition. Count of it, when it is being played, at the gym. And yes, we've been witnessing all these competitions all over during the SBC 2021, 2022, 2023. You understand? And so when we are playing our league in the gym, definitely we have that high level competition. We are talking about funding, but teams are paying registration fees. The sad part is that the service teams who are paying high amount of registration fees are not, lamenting. But the civilians who are not paying high amount of registration fees are those lamenting and actually calling for transportation matters here and there, which to my perspective is not the best. This isn't the time that we have to bring in all those factors. We have to think about letting the game be at a certain level that will be recognized even by the corporate bodies. As it stands, the Greater Accra Volleyball League has no sponsorship. And if it does have that, I don't know. And yeah, I don't know.